Oceans, a mysterious world and amazing facts. The oceans have always been, and still are, one of the greatest cognitive challenges facing scientists in constant confusion, apprehension, and ambiguity, lingering questions and unknown worlds buried in guesses full of mysteries. Human knowledge about oceans is very scarce, and every time a scientific challenge floats on the surface of interests and inquiries overwhelm those who solve a mystery in the depths of the ocean, or an emergency occurs such as the loss of a circle in the ocean or something else, it becomes clear to the world how unknown and mysterious the marine world is for us. How many light years do we need to answer most of our questions in this world dominated by ambiguity and confusion? Oceans are the largest part of the hydrosphere that encircles the globe, and there are 5 oceans surrounding the planet. Its water covers approximately 71% of the Earth's surface. The oceans contain 97% of the Earth's water, and oceanographers have stated that only 5% of the oceans as a whole have been explored on Earth. The greater part of the depths of the oceans remained undiscovered and humans have not yet reached them. Estimates indicate that there are more than 2 million species of marine creatures, and it is believed that the oceans formed the climate period of the Pacific era and may have been the driving force for the emergence of life. The Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean, with an area of half the area of the hydrosphere and more than a third of the surface area of the Earth, with an area of about 165.246 million square kilometers. This ocean contains the deepest marine point in the world, which is known as the Mariana Trench, 11,521 meters near the Philippine Islands. As for the Atlantic Ocean or the Atlantic Ocean, it has an area of 82,441 million square kilometers, and the deepest unit in it is the Puerto Rico unit, 9,219 m. As for the Indian Ocean, its area is about 73443 million square kilometers, and it may reach 74,917 million square kilometers, and the deepest unit in it is the Java unit with a depth of 7,455 meters. As for the Arctic Ocean, it forms the North Pole of the Earth and surrounds it over an area of about 14 million square kilometers. It is permanently covered by ice, and it is permanent ice that is not based on any land. There are some islands belonging to the continent of Europe, North America, and Asia, and it has the lowest temperature in the world, which may reach 70 degrees below zero, and the deepest unit in it is about 1,526 m. The frozen ocean consists of the southern parts of the Atlantic, Pacific and Indian Oceans that surround the Antarctic, and its regions are located at 45 latitudes south of each ocean, where all tropical influences are diminished or absent, and its waters freeze most days of the year, and its deepest unit reaches 6,972 m, and its area is about 20 million square kilometers. These oceans are home to more than 230,000 living creatures, taking into account that scientists believe that the oceans contain more than 2 million species of marine creatures that have not been discovered, and their secrets are very few. Despite the great explorations that have been accomplished in space, humankind has only explored less than 5% of the oceans. For example, the most important mountain range in the oceans, known as the mid-ocean ridges, which is located in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, was only explored in the year 1973 after 4 years of landing on the Moon. In the 50s, the first rapid and accurate survey was conducted to survey the depths of the ocean with sonar devices, and the results were surprising for oceanologists. The ocean floor they imagined is flat land, without features, that they discovered that it has more rugged terrain than what is on the surface of the Earth. It contains higher mountains and extensions than the mountains of the Earth, and under the sea there is a series of volcanoes that surround the Earth. Geologists have recognized the differences in the topography of the mid-ocean mountain range since the early 1970s, but have not been able to find an adequate explanation for it. The nature of this transition has remained largely ambiguous because most of the mid-ocean mountain range, which extended at medium rates, settled far in the Southern Ocean around the southern continent, remaining virtually undiscovered. In July 1996, a U.S. Navy satellite recorded, for the first time, clearly, the contours of the ocean basins, which enabled scientists to make numerous maps of some marine areas that were previously unknown, and it also helped them reach a better understanding of the seas and oceans. But these maps and equipment that humans use today in approaches to the oceans are still in the depth of their development, revealing that we are still very far from delving into the depths of the oceans, deciphering their mysteries and extracting sufficient and healing information from their depths, and that the ocean's mysteries are inexhaustible, its challenges are extended and deep, and most of its secrets are still an absolute unknown.